While we were down in Philadelphia, yes, we ate a lot of cheesesteaks, but one thing that we did was every time we went to a store and we saw some snacks that were outside of what we usually see here in New York, we picked some of those up. I stockpiled it, and now that we're back home, just to get a taste of Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, I wanted to try some of these Philadelphia snacks. And you can see I have it in a super official Rite Aid bag, ready for snacking. So let's dig into this bag. And we'll do these one at a time. Most of what we got actually is Tastykakes, and it's funny because in the Tastykake aisle, we had no idea where to start, so we actually did a Google search and tried to find some of the favorites online. So the one that we're trying first is Butterscotch Krimpets. And like I said, in New York, we don't have Tastykake, so we're gonna dig right into this one. We're gonna have our little taste tester snack boy help us out with tasting festivities here. All right, here we go, Butterscotch Krimpets, Tastykakes. And these are very reminiscent of Twinkies. In fact, let's try a Butterscotch Krimpet. It's good. I like how they have an icing on it. Really sweet. Kind of reminds me a lot of pound cake. Definitely more substantial than a Twinkie. Like there's something to chew through. For a Twinkie, usually like you put that in your mouth and it just disintegrates. This actually tastes like a cake or a pound cake. This little whatever's on top, butterscotch, it does taste kind of butterscotchy. I'll say that's a really good snacky. I do love how they have like, it's kind of like ribbed so that like each bite has kind of a shape. My opinion is great and all, but you guys are gonna want to hear what a little kid thinks about these because, you know, snack cakes are for everybody, but they're for kids the most. All right, Noah, this is a Butterscotch Krimpet.
Easy.
Yeah, what do you think? Taste it. Taste the cake.
Vanilla.
Is it good? You like it? Next up in my bag of tricks. Oh, I actually just remembered. I have a commemorative Pat's Cheesesteaks napkin that I saved specifically for this occasion to wipe my fingers. Next up, we got another Tastykake item actually. This one is called Peanut Butter Candy Cakes. The reason why we picked this one is it reminded us kind of those like Girl Scout cookie, I think they're called tag-alongs, the one with the peanut butter inside. Without any ado here, let's get right into it. It's a little warm today, so these are a little bit melty, but we'll make do. So again, these are peanut butter candy cakes. Let's see. So that one is like almost the same cake, maybe a little bit more dense. Little layer of peanut butter on top and then enveloped in chocolate. I like that. It's not like the tag-along, like the Girl Scout cookie. It's definitely a cake. Really interesting. What do you think of this one?
Well, I like the chocolate, but not the peanut butter in the inside.
Okay. I think that's a fair opinion. I think the peanut butter is definitely not a very sweet peanut butter, so.
And it's kind of good. I kind of like it.
Okay.
Because of the chocolate on it.
How do you like the cake inside?
The cake, I don't really like vanilla, but this is chocolate, so I'm saying no.
Good. Next up in the bag of tricks, let's see here. And by the way, on the channel here, we do restaurant reviews, recipes, all delicious food stuff. So if you like that, hit subscribe and make sure you hit like on the video if you're liking this so far. So let's go for, I'm saving, there's one thing in there that like I'm saving till the very end. Let's go for a little candy action. This is peanut chews. And these, I remember being able to get these back in the day. I haven't seen these in New York in quite a while. It was one of those things that like, it's a Philadelphia thing because that's what they say on the Best Show. Anyway, so peanut chews. And I haven't had a peanut chew in 30 years. These were always the ones on Halloween that like, you didn't want. But these are the original dark chocolate. Let's try it. You know what? These are actually pretty good. I don't know why we didn't like these as kids. It's a perfectly respectable candy. Very chewy, gets in your teeth there, kind of like Milk Duds almost. And that toasted peanut taste, really good. All right, I'll stop being a peanut chew hater. All right, snack boy, open wide. Now this one is straight up candy.
Kind of like a Twitter bar.
A Twitter bar? Like a Twix bar.
Yeah, it kind of have that stretchy texture like a Twitter bar does.
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't have the cookie though. It's just caramel and peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Back into the bag of tricks. Here it is. This one is the crazy one of the bunch. And when we went to the Tastykake aisle of the drugstore, we saw a whole bunch of these like scoop shop collection. And this one is Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough Junior Tastykake. We're just gonna have to go the old-fashioned way, rip it open. Now this is caked with a it's like a frosting on top. I'm gonna try to get this onto a plate so that I can cut it up.
Because we think it's only for one person, which it is.
Now, for you is who it's for. So, chocolate chip cookie dough Tastykake. Oh wow, it's actually got it inside too. Jeepers. So you can see this frosting on top, and then inside there's another layer of that. All right, let's go right in. Let's go for it. So this is like sweet on top of sweet on top of sweet. Those chocolate chips just melt right in your mouth. And that frosting is like pure sugar. All right, we're gonna have to, man, that is sweet and decadent. All right, Mr. Snack Boy, here you go. Whoa, nice.
In the soft, I like the pancakes.
Oh yeah? You like it?
Well, there's no chocolate syrup or bananas.
We had banana chocolate chip pancakes today.
There's melted chocolate chips, which there is in that recipe. The chocolate chips get sticky in your mouth and then your mouth sticks together and you can't talk. So as peanut butter.
Yeah, is it good? You like that?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a lot of fun, lots of sweet stuff. I'm sure in a little while we're gonna have a really, really big sugar crash, but we will worry about that when the time comes. If you enjoyed this video, we have a whole vlog of all of our Philadelphia adventures, and I'll leave that for you right here. Click that and watch that entire thing. It was an amazing time. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.